Welcome to another Youth Shorts episode from the Iowa Girls Wrestling Stories podcast. Today I have Gianna, Savannah, and Blair Halsted. They're all two sisters, one cousin. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good.
I think this is probably the first for me. I have sisters and cousins, three people at one time. Never done that before. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves so everybody knows who everybody is? Go ahead and start. We'll go oldest to youngest.
I'm Gianna Halsted.
I'm Savannah Halsted. And I'm Blair Halsted.
Nice. And which one's the cousin?
Me.
Blair.
I'm the
Gotcha. Blair's the cousin, so everybody knows. What grades are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
fifth grade. I'm in third grade.
Very good. And is everybody kind of in that same area, the Southeast Polk area?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So, Johnny, you'll be in high school next year.
Yeah.
Excited for that. Excited to go wrestle for the Rams. I guess while we're talking about it, are you guys going to be at the freestyle tournament tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we will see you there. I'll be there doing some stuff for IA Wrestle and stuff, so we will see you there. What's your favorite subject in school?
Mine's history.
I like science because I'm good at it. I like math or science.
Math or science? Those are all hard subjects. I wasn't very good at school, so I would have always said gym. But yeah, that's the old wrestler in me. What other activities are you in? It could be sports or clubs or anything.
Last year I did soccer and track, but I quit those for wrestling.
I used to do soccer, but I basically like sacrifice it for wrestling. I do soccer and wrestling.
Very nice. I tried soccer for a little while, but it was way too much running for me. I did wrestling too. I did run cross country and played baseball, but I wasn't very good at those things. So I get it. Wrestling's definitely my favorite sport too. So how did you get started wrestling?
My cousin Blake Halsted, he did wrestling, and my dad and uncle had me go in and watch it, and then they said I should do it, so I started.
And
Very
then I
nice.
followed her.
And then Blair followed.
Yeah, I just followed them because why not?
Exactly. Why not? So when you got started, what clubs did you go to?
Well, we first started off at Southeast Polk, but then me and Savannah went to Purcell's.
Then I went to Hammer Time after Southeast Polk.
Very nice. And now you're all at Seabolt. Make the trip down to Jefferson or over to Jefferson and go with TJ. How are the practices at Seabolt?
They're really hard, but they're like really good. Like they challenge me physically and mentally.
Yeah. Mhm.
What are some of the things that you guys have been learning that's maybe different from maybe from the clubs you were at previously?
They really like to focus on like their sweep singles, and they take a long time to like show it to make sure you have it down.
Learning it 100% right before you get out to the match. Well, all three of you did very well at AAU State this year. How was the tournament for you guys?
It was good.
It was really good. It was very exciting.
So we had two people. We had all three of you were in the finals.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. Two champions, one second place, which is great. That's incredible. What were some of the things you really liked about the state tournament this year?
I feel like it got a lot bigger this year. And like since I have a lot more like girl teammates now, so I got to enjoy it with all them.
Um, I really like how big girls wrestling is turning into because at first I was getting one person, two people brackets. And I like hanging out with my friends, wrestling, and just how big girls wrestling is.
Yeah, it's crazy how big it is. You guys, I'm not sure exactly eighth grade. You were Gianna, you were born before I started coaching girls wrestling, but I've been doing it for about 11 years now. Did you know the very first year I coached, there was 22 girls in the high school, and most of them were actually managers that just weighed in and took forfeits at 106. So there was probably about 10 or 15 girls actually wrestling in the state. So in 10 years, you went from having that to having what do we have 1,600 girls at the girls state tournament this year. Pretty cool, and you guys are a big part of that. You were all at the Twin River Duels. How did you do at Twin River Duels, and how was that tournament for you?
It was a pretty good tournament. I did okay. I think I learned a lot from that tournament though.
Um, it was good. Our team did pretty good. We made it to the gold bracket. and I don't know what place we got.
Six
Six. I knew that.
Six.
or seven. We got seven.
I knew that too.
That, yeah, it's quite impressive how again when I first started the first year I did Twin River Duels we had three teams. So, it was Iowa, Nebraska, and Montana, and that was the only teams there. So, it's pretty cool that we had pretty close to 100 teams this year. Are there some other tournaments that you guys have gone to that you really like to go to?
I really like going to Tulsa.
I really like Tulsa and stay in Twin Rivers.
I like Tulsa State Twin Rivers in the Midwest Nationals tournament.
Very nice. So everybody likes Tulsa. What's really fun to do down in Tulsa?
It's just like a really big area, and like all of our club goes, and it's like a really good experience and stuff.
And that I place.
Very nice.
It's really exciting and the experience is really good. And if you get top three, you get an eagle.
That's really cool. Okay, should we go through maybe your favorite moves? What's our favorite takedowns?
Mine's a sweep single.
Sweep.
Mine's also a sweep single.
Probably something you work on quite a bit at the club, huh?
Yeah.
It's a great, definitely one of the best takedowns you can have. How are we going to pin people?
I like doing arm bars.
Me too.
Same.
Yep. Hey, that's all right. That's both of these things that you're doing is what probably the top girls in the country are doing right now too. So that's the same things that we teach. Getting out from bottom. What are we going to do?
I like doing a switch or a stand up.
I like doing a switch or like, yeah, switch. Yeah.
I like doing a sit out or either a stand up.
All of those are good. I was a pretty good switch and sit out person. I'm not so good at the stand ups. But those are definitely things you want to work on really hard, especially coming into your high school first year. Those are things that make a difference, big differences. Um, do you got a favorite Disney movie?
Mine's probably Tangled.
I do really like Dumbo.
Um, I probably like Jasmine or Tangled.
Very nice. Have you seen Moana 2 yet?
Yep.
I haven't seen
I
it
have.
yet.
It's
My-
so good.
Actually, my favorite is Moana 2. I forgot about that one.
I really like Moana 2. I really enjoyed that one. Um, do you got a do you have pets at home?
Me and Savannah have two dogs.
They're
I have
both
a-
girls.
I have a puppy named Stella. She's not one yet.
If you could have any kind of pet in the world, exotic or domestic, cats, dogs, could be a monkey. Uh, what kind of pet are you gonna get?
A monkey,
I would like a dragon to fly me to school.
a dragon.
That'd be all right.
Either a dragon or a hamster because they're funny.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty big difference, hamster and dragon. But I bet your mom and dad might be more interested in getting the hamster than the dragon. Um, is there a wrestler that you guys look up to?
I look up to Jonathan Thompson.
Bo Bassett.
Spencer Lee.
Oh, very good. Awesome. Did you know Spencer Lee, I just saw, I think got USA Wrestler, Male Wrestler of the Year. I just saw that online today. So that's pretty cool. At school, if someone was kind of on the fence whether they wanted to go out for wrestling or not, what would you tell them?
I think I tell them to do it. It's a really good opportunity. All the girls are very nice and to have fun with it.
I would say you should do it because we need more girl wrestlers and it's really fun. And you might not start off easy, but one day you will get better and better.
I would say you got this and be positive about it and just keep trying your best.
Awesome. You guys did awesome today. I really enjoyed meeting you, and I will probably actually get a run into you tomorrow. So definitely come up and say hi, and good luck tomorrow. I'm going to hit the stop button on the record and just hold on for just a second.